G'day, how's it going all? Welcome aboard. We're just setting up the stream, folks. Just give me a couple minutes, folks. I've just come straight out of Call of Duty because I was just playing with a buddy of mine. So I've just got to quickly use the restroom and give you a couple minutes and we'll fire up the stream. Live chat is open to subscribers only. I've just taken away the starting times off the screen, so they're no longer showing. But do note the subscribers only is the live chat today. Come and say g'day, mate, and let's talk trains. And yeah, we've got a lot of Train Sim World news to talk about today. Updates to mods, and a new mod also has joined the queue. And yeah, we'll be talking all about that very shortly as we hit the rails. Today, first up, ladies and gentlemen, is the trip we were originally planning to first do last week. But because of the West Coast Mainline Enhancement Pack that was released last week, we had a dedicated special to the West Coast Mainline Enhancement Pack and the brand new modded timetable and whatnot. So here we are a week later, doing what we were meant to do last week. Today was originally meant to be the MBTA commuter. But as you know, or you might not be aware, it's been delayed for a couple of weeks. And pre-orders have started for PC Steam. And I have pre-ordered the MBTA commuter, and we are good to go in 2 weeks' time. The live stream for Midweek World of Trains episode 197 in 2 weeks from now, on the 14th of November, I do believe, 13th or 14th of November, it's one of those days, we are going to be live. So Midweek World of Trains in 2 weeks has been posted to our YouTube channel, and yeah, you can set the reminder for that one. That'll be our first live stream for the MBTA commuter. All right. We'll be with you guys very shortly as you heard the game. Let's fire her up here very shortly. You'll see the loading screen come up for our intro, and that'll be the start of our live stream, and then we'll get into the action and talk about Train Sim World while we head onto the rails. Okay, just give me a second. I just got to change the game over here because if it's going to let me. I did live stream Call of Duty last night, so yeah, there we go. We are good to go. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I did live stream Call of Duty last night, and I forgot to flip it over. I've just come straight off Call of Duty anyway, so my mate left the damn zombies match. He's not a zombies player. I need hardcore zombies players to join me. Because yeah, I'm a zombies man when it comes to Call of Duty. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard. We are live. It is Train Sim World 5. Sorry about yesterday's live stream, folks. We started streaming around 40 minutes yesterday of Train Sim World. I seriously wasn't in the mood yesterday for Train Sim World. I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood. I'm ready to go. And even though I'm focusing on Call of Duty at the moment, I am just, yeah, really focused on today's stream. We've got a lot to talk about. We've seen the photos and new information for the MBTA commuter, which is the Metropolitan Boston Transportation Authority route. And pre-orders have started for PC Steam players. So I have pre-ordered it. It's ready to go. $58.50. Jesus Christ. Dovetail, drop the price. It's a joke. You expect us to pay almost $60 Australian for a broken game. Yeah, okay. Because, we had another patch overnight, by the way, and they finally have said something about the buffer issue going on at Euston with the Class 390. Not just happening on PlayStation 5, by the way. If we go, I'm just going to give you an example. We're not going to do any gameplay of it, but we're just going to give you an example. Okay, it could happen here right now. So I'm going to go to the standard timetable. This is the modded timetable, and this is the standard timetable. By the way, the enhancement pack and the bullets, all that's been updated. Yeah, we've had update. We've got the updated West Coast Main Line enhancement pack. We've got the updated bullets UK pack. We've updated a lot of things. A lot of things have been updated. So yeah. Anyway, so I'll go to /1. Yeah, I'll go to /1, and say for instance, where we go. We want to go from London Euston. So say for instance this one, okay, and I'm just going to put it on a nice clear day. So you go to driver, and all of a sudden, you spawn into the map, and all of a sudden it just wants to derail. So we just want to make sure that this is it's only happening with certain services though, apparently. But yeah, this was an issue happening on PC. Oh wow! Oh wow! Look, another damn winner that's won the contest before. But that one, I have to say, because it's got a Peterbilt, it's very nice. Very nice. I'm going to Peterbilt on there on the side. Yeah. Alright. So, this is what's been happening. Oh, that one's not too bad. See, you know why? Because it didn't spawn on the right platform. See, it's been happening on this particular platform. More so. And this particular platform. So, it's been happening on these platforms. So, that's the reason why that didn't happen on that one. Let's see if we can get a platform that actually does it. Because anyway, we'll sort it out some other time. Let's get into the rest. MBTA commuter, it's looking beautiful. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I want to drive the cab car version side of it more so because it reminds me of the silver trains here in Sydney. The V sets, the K sets. They remind me of the old silver trains here in Sydney, the S sets. Or like, I swear to God, if somebody does a silver train, old school city rail silver train Creators Club paint job for the MBTA double stacker train, please let me know about it. I would love to do that on the live stream. If not, I'm going to try and attempt it myself because seriously, I got to turn this train into a old K set. It's going to be awesome. And if we can get the K set with the number on the side, that would be so cool on the front of it. Anyway, let's get into it. Our first run today is Southeastern High Speed. It's been a long time since, well, it's been a while. It's been, not a long time, but it's been a while. It's been several months since I did a high-speed run, probably a couple of months. So yeah, we are featuring that today on the Southeastern High Speed. Now, let me just double-check, because I did have this written down, I think, originally, this route, the particular service that I had planned. Just give me a second, I just got to go through my files here. Yeah, here it is. 1L36. Okay. 1L36. And we got the, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right, Chris. You're right. Here it is. That's the one. Yep, that's the one. Awesome. We have it. Let me just double check the cover. Oh, thanks for that, buddy. Man, I did the same thing yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, so I've been through the walls today. Did some truck spotting earlier today. Yeah, I was out and about because I had to go to the doctors earlier today. My dad had to go to the doctors as well. He had to have a blood test. I had to have a blood test. I had to have a heart test. So they hooked me up with all these things with all the wires and everything. And I had to have a urine test because, yeah, there's things that they're concerned that were going on with because they're worried about my legs and everything, the way they're swelling up and everything. There's a few things going on. And I got these lumps in me and everything that I'm finally going to get sorted out. So I need to go and get an ultrasound. That's the next thing. And yeah, I'm getting exempt for 3 months to go and get all this sorted out. So yeah, I might be off for a little bit, folks, in the next few months because I might have to have some operations to get these lumps removed. Yeah, there's a fair few of them. Got one on one side of the chest, gut, in my appendix. I've already got my appendix still, so they might have to remove those too. I've got one on the other side. I've got one on the lower back. The one that I worry about is the one near my heart. So they can leave that one because they're not going to kill me. It's just these little tiny bloody lumps, but there's a couple that are in a lot of pain. The one on my back more so, and the one on one side near my appendix is a lot of pain. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's have some fun. Let's not talk about any operations for now. Yeah, my face turns blue when I even see a needle. So it's like today when I've seen it, I'm like, oh no, back me off. You wonder why I got no tats. If I liked needles, I would have some tats. No way. I we'll probably have one with, the Russell Crowe that's on South Park. I'll probably have it with him looking like that, and next to him I'll go like, oh, you want to fight? WLS Liverpool, eh? And here I am with the rival. It's been a while since I've done high-speed action on Southeastern High Speed. So we're technically going through a part of the channel. Stratford International, Ebbsfleet and Ashford. So it's the triple whammy. We're about to go through the East Coast main line, just up here a little bit further. East Coast underneath. And yeah, it's not too far from King's Cross Station. King's Cross Station here in Sydney is underground station. And it runs through to Bondi, going east, and then going the opposite way, goes back into the CBD, and heads out towards down south, Wollongong, Cronulla, Hurstville, Cogra, just to name a few, Waterfall, Heat Cove, runs down through Stanwell Tops, and down through Ostermere and Bulli, and yeah, on its way down south, and ends up down the Bondaberry as far as it goes. Bondaberry just at the back of Nara. Speedy. All right, let's get some lights on and make it a little bit more brighter for you guys. You know me, I don't really like too much darkness because, I don't know, it just doesn't come up quite well on the stream. What do you reckon? Lights on or lights off? Just let me know in the comments. Lights on or lights off? I'll keep them on for now. I'm doing better than what I was yesterday, Crazy Aussie, I'll tell you that much. Because, yeah, I woke up yesterday and I felt so bad around my chest and everything, and I told the doctor that today. And he said it's all got to do with the post-COVID, and because I said to him that I'm very fatigued in that. Yeah, and yeah, I've been very fatigued and prefer lights on. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I've just felt really bad yesterday, so lights on, there you go. In reality, you wouldn't have lights on, obviously. That's something that it obviously could be a personal choice as well. Like, you could be a driver where you prefer to have the lights on, so you got actually more confidence, like with your buttons and everything. But you could actually, well, not so much more confidence. By the way, the GSM doesn't work on the Southeastern High Speed. This is something that they Dovetail really need to upgrade, to be honest. The system that's underneath it, though, this one here, usually where it says F1, F2, F3, that's the PSI. And normally you put in all those numbers there. It's usually a coding system, and that's how you bring up your destination, and it comes up on the front of the screen. But it's automatic on train sim on this particular loco. But that is a system in reality that you got the coding where you go to destination. Rail people know it off by heart, so they normally have that all sweet sorted out. So they know how to do all that. It's quite an easy system actually when you get used to it. For me, it's easy because I've done a bit of that on Train Sim Classic. So. Coming into Stratford International. The only reason they call it international is because there's the Stratford station on the top, and that's for the that's part of the route that ends up going up the Goblin line, goes up to Goswag eventually, and down to Richmond and all that. Coming in a little bit hot, so I think we should be right. We are a 6 car, so we're going to pull up just... that's quite fine, actually. Okay, let's put on the DRA and put it into neutral while we're here at the station. And we have opened up those doors, and they come flying out and stand in front of the doors. See, this station never used to do this. This particular station never used to do this. And now this station's doing it as well. This station never used to do this. What the? Yes, let's just hold that back. You wonder why my frustrations are just like tear my hair out. A station that never did that. So that building just there is Westfield. It's a Westfield shopping centre. It's a Grand Central. That actually runs on the East Coast Main Line. I'm not sure if it does now today, like today's standards, but I know it has. Anyway, you see on down here, kilometres per hour. You see up the top, miles per hour. So we go on kilometres per hour here in Australia, but obviously I've got the game set to its standards. So yeah. The only reason that's in kilometres is because it goes to France, and France is like Germany, they go on kilometres per hour too. Yeah, so West Coast Main Line, the enhancement pack got updated. The Bullis pack got updated because there was some issues going on with that. There's a brand new German DBBR 628, I think it is. Yeah, there's a mod for that. I haven't downloaded it though, but yeah, the guy that's actually done that is somebody in the community that's been a bit of a bad boy in the past. So I thought I didn't see any comments in English for the mod. So I thought I'll hold off on it and wait for some more comments to come through and see how it rolls and see how much it gets subscribed. I see there's not too much description going for it. So yeah, I might give that one a pass. Currently going at 211 kilometers per hour. 212, sorry, I spoke too soon. It should be around 220 when it's 140 miles. Maybe a bit more. And about to come out of the tunnels, so we can turn those lights off now. Yeah, so I got what they call post-COVID fatigue. Chermside, Indooroopilly used to have one, but they're no longer at Indooroopilly. Chermside's I think it's actually Queensland's biggest shopping centre. It's actually one of the biggest in Australia. Not the biggest, but it's one of the biggest. It's definitely Queensland's biggest. I'm quite surprised about that. I thought Pack Fair at Broadbeach would be the biggest. That's a bloody awesome shopping centre, Pack Fair. Pacific Fair is its real name, but yeah, everyone knows it's Pack Fair. Yeah, I like that shopping centre because it's in and out, like it's outdoor, indoor. It's really nice. But last time I was up there in 04, I think it was getting redeveloped, so I'm not sure if it's outdoor still. Yeah, nah, I'm all right. I'm not out of the woods yet. Like I got to go and get an ultrasound done for these lumps. So these abdominal, it's these abdominal lumps, and they break through the walls, and they just cause a lot of problems. I've ended up in hospital with the one on the side ages ago. And yeah, it was a funny story actually about that. Actually, the day I ended up in hospital, the lady that there was a young girl. I didn't realise at the time that it was her first day in ER. But anyway, yeah, a young girl, about 18, 19, and this is a fair while back though. So. Obviously she was old enough and she was good looking, so I was checking her out. So. Anyway, I was single at the time, and yeah, I didn't have my. This is how long ago it was. I didn't even have my second daughter. But anyway, I'd probably say it was around 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago. And anyway, kind of long story short, they ended up putting the catheter into my vein, and I passed out. I just went, I just dropped. I just gone, what? I've done a Brian. Oh no. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, I woke up about 2 minutes later, apparently, and I was in a ball of sweat, and I felt so bad because I ended up finding out that it was her first day in ER, and she's like, oh, this is my first day in ER, you know, and she was panicking, this girl. How? Speaking of panicking, something going on here. Yeah, I'm acknowledging it. I've had this happen before, folks, and unfortunately I haven't been able to fix it up. Oh, don't worry. I just fixed it up. I just fixed it. Yes. What button did I press? Okay. Okay, done. I think we should be right. I just had to work that out because it has been a hell of a long time since I've had to do that. This is how long I haven't had an emergency issue on this loco for ages. Because normally I'm slower than that going in. Right. Well, yeah, a little bit of doctor's surgery just going on then. I'm gonna keep all those damn safety systems on. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, that's right. It goes into a square tunnel. I forgot about that. So I just had to stop and really think then. I was like, hang on. Pretty sure it should be train override and then... normally that will do it, and normally this would do it. But normally this, I don't know what the hell was going on there. That was quite weird. The station is Ansley International. Yeah, no, it was just a bit of a damn hassle at the doctor's today. He was running behind schedule and, yeah, I had the appointment at 10:15 in the morning and it didn't leave the bloody doctor's till almost 1 p.m. in the afternoon. But, yeah, all the stuff I had to do, I had to do way more stuff than my dad did. So, yeah, I just had so much, and I had to wait for the results. Yeah, it was just a prick of a day. I hate waiting. It's just me. I hate waiting. You know, after all that, we're only 2 minutes behind the 8 ball, so that works out all right. We're not too far behind. Sandwich. We're going to the sandwich. What would you have on your sandwich, folks? Me, it'll be some cheese, sliced cheese, of course. Would have a sliced cheese. Craft Signal, of course. I actually like the Kraft American cheese, but I would do that with a cheeseburger. Yeah, there'd be a tomato, onion, red onion, that it would be, cracked pepper and salt. I have to watch my salt though. The doctor's actually told me I got to reduce my salt. I got to quit smoking, stop drinking, and lower my salt levels. So those are the three things I got to do. So, yep, my run's over. My drinking and my smoking, it's all over. It's done. I said, thanks for ruining Christmas. It's all good. I gotta look at the bigger picture. Yeah, we've got my daughters. My friends and my family. Yeah, very important. Yeah, there's a fair few Westfields here in Sydney, Chris. There's one in the city itself. There's Bondi Junction. There is Parramatta, of course. Marana, which was former biggest shopping centre in Australia. So it was Parramatta. Hurstville, Liverpool. Mount Druitt, Penrith, Chatswood, Hornsby, I think that's about it here in Sydney. There's Burwood, of course. And then Central Coast, you got Tuggerah. Down Wollongong, there used to be Fig Tree, but Fig Tree's a small one. There used to be North Rocks here in Sydney, and the first ever one was in Blacktown. That's where it all began. It was Westfield Plaza. Yeah, but Warrawong used to, is a Westfields. I'm not sure if it still is. I don't think there's actually any Westfields at all in Wollongong anymore. I think they're all gone down there. North Lakes is another one that's up there in Brisbane, or just further up north of Brisbane. It's like more going towards, like when you're going up the freeway up to Maroochydore and stuff. And you got that really nice one down at the Gold Coast there. It's quite a nice one there. There's a bunch of them in Melbourne. There's a couple in South Australia, a couple in Western Australia. Of course, you got the ones in the UK, the big Westfield at London. If the other part of the North London route came into Train Sim World. We go past it in Train Sim Classic, but it just says shopping centre. But yeah, we all know it's Westfield London, and it's not too far from Chelsea, Westfield London. It's like down through that way. See them castle right down further over there, folks? That's the other part of the southeastern high speed. That's where Feversham is and that. And we've just gone underneath another part of the Medway as well. That goes up towards Canterbury and stuff. And eventually ends up back in London, Victoria. Yeah, I've been to a fair few of the Westfield centres here in Sydney. I think I've been to all of them, actually. So I grew up around the Liverpool region, so Liverpool was always my Westfield. I call Liverpool a shithole these days. Oh, Southwest is a shithole. No offense, but yeah, it's my past, and you know, I let my past be my past. Yeah. But hey, we all got to live somewhere. So you know, some people don't have a roof. So you know, I feel bad for those type of people. You know, 'cause they're doing tough. Sometimes, you know, there's people out there that choose to do that. So hey. Everyone's got a choice. It's like the song Choose Life, or I choose something else. Sometimes I choose life and sometimes I choose something else. That's the way it goes. Yeah, so back-to-back weeks of DLCs coming your way, folks. MBTA Commuter on Midweek World of Trains, episode 147 in 2 weeks. And we have the following week after that, the Friday night ticket. We'll be live on Friday night here in Sydney, Australia. And bringing to you the West Coast Mainline Overship. Yes. You little ripper. The biggest route in UK history of Train Sim World, and Just Trains' second release. It is going to be one of the greatest releases of all time, hopefully, if all goes to plan. Yeah, God help us. Oh, don't worry. Get ready for a whole new round of new bugs coming soon to Train Sim World. Bunch of new complaints. Yeah, I don't blame these folks. If you see them, don't hesitate and don't be shy to say to Dovetail, hey, bro, you need to seriously get your acts together and say, enough's enough. We're not going to buy your DLCs until you start approving on your product. Me, unfortunately, you know, I stream the game, I upload the game, I'm a rail fan, I can't help it. I love it too much. As much as it frustrates you, bugs you, yeah. Crazy Aussie here. He's at the vote now where he's really considering of waiting when Train Stairwell 6 comes in 12 months' time. And, well, it'll be under 12 months' time now, won't it? But, you know what I mean? Like, he's had enough of it, so he'll be most likely holding off, and that's okay with you. I'm sort of in that same boat as well. It depends on what the lineup's going to be, to be honest, for me. If there's something in there that stands out, then I'm probably not going to hesitate. But I really think that they need to announce it way earlier than what they do, and actually, you know, get more feedback off the community, and don't release it until they are confident that it's not going to do what Train Stairwell, like what this one has done. Every single year, it seems to get worse. So yeah, I really think they should announce it earlier, and because it's obvious that it's going to end up getting announced anyway. So I don't know why they play this stupid game. They really need to just, if they want to get the confidence of the community back and the players that play the game and have played the game for all the years, they really need to start thinking of a better strategy and actually hire a team that's actually going to not be a bunch of dicks that don't know what they're doing. And actually, I don't know what the beta team does. Seriously, the beta team is supposed to be there to, you know, pick up all these things, but it's proven that, you know, after all these releases, they only want it so they can get their hands on it before anyone else. .2 miles to Ashford International. I can't believe it actually says sandwich. It does too, eh? I did ask you a question earlier, folks. What type of sandwich would you like to eat? Don't be rude now. One of my mates has just messaged me and he's just said, I would like a fur burger. You must be living in the 80s there, buddy. Hang on. You didn't have to send it on that one as well. That's what I forgot to do today, damn it. I'm glad I actually didn't. It's the last 48 hours we've had the update, eh? It wasn't yesterday. It wasn't today at all. It was yesterday, wasn't it? My apologies for that, folks. Yeah, it was yesterday, but yeah, the patch has come through recently. Yeah, my mate AJ just sent me a message because I said I'm the zombie king. And yep, as predicted, I had to revive my best mate multiple times, and I couldn't get to him multiple times. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So if they made an Australian route, would you still hold off? Just as an example. I know it won't happen, but yeah, just using that as an example. They ended up doing Australian route. Depends what they did though. I think it'd be very controversial for us. We'd be like, oh no, we don't want that one. You know what? I found out today that Melbourne's doing a new metro line, yeah, and their metro trains are actually not driverless. They got drivers on their metro trains. And I left a comment on the fellow actually, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, but seriously, the technology down there in Melbourne is way behind Australia here in Sydney. All of our metro is driverless. No passengers. We can actually stand in front of the damn train and actually ride it like it's no tomorrow. It's actually quite fun. It's hilarious. I love it. It's like being on a roller coaster, especially on the stage 2 section. You got to do the stage 2 section and be at the front of the train. It is just so much fun. This is the only time you get to experience as a passenger what it feels like to be a train driver. It's very, very awesome. If you're ever in Sydney, folks, take a trip between Chatswood and Sydenham on the metro line and get right at the front of the train and stand in front of it. I highly recommend you guys to do it from Sydenham to Chatswood. And yeah, it's so much fun. So much fun. But you can do it the other way if you want to as well. But yeah, I just absolutely adore doing it. I've done it once, and I did the video on the YouTube channel here, and it's great. I love it. Yeah, I've only done it once, and it just felt like being on a roller coaster. But yeah, I also now know what it feels like to be a train driver, being in front, you know, like that. So for me, it's like, please give me the keys. I could actually drive. And yeah, this is the closest thing we get. And you can see that I stuffed it up. All right. Anyway, that's the way it goes. We are on Midweek World of Trains, episode 195. You're with the Aussie Don. Welcome aboard. Let's head to the West Coast Main Line. The timetable itself hasn't been updated, but the enhancement pack's been updated. All the stuff inside the enhancement pack's been updated, and also the UK Bullis mod has been updated. So yeah, we've had all that sorted, and we're going to take the let's take the progress one. You know what? I feel like going on a little snow trip today, folks. A little bit of light snow. It's been a while since I've done snow. This will be the first time in Train Sim World 5 that we've done snow. So, something else, again, different. And also we're debuting this skin for the first time here on our YouTube channel. Well, it's the first time we're doing it here on our YouTube channel. We're not debuting it. It's just the first time we've done this particular it's not a Creators Club paid job, but it's part of the mod pack. Anyway, enough said. Let's go. Get to your comments very shortly. Actually, we'll keep eco mode on because we are in the snow. Chris likes his sandwich with cheese and Vegemite or peanut butter. Yeah. Toast for me, Vegemite and peanut butter. It's got to be the crunchy peanut butter. Ah, yes. I remember when I used to like, I don't really like peanut butter as much now though. I used to like it when it was Kraft peanut butter. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let's get those daylights on. So it is the Pride version, so that's what we're doing. It's got the pink in it, of course. Oh, hang on.
Passengers are advised that lifts are available to all platforms. In the interest of safety, do not run on the station, and please do not use mobile phones when using the stairs, as distractions can lead to accidents.
That's brand new. I don't remember that being in the last update. This orange reminds me of the Airport Link paint job. Yeah, it's a nice looking logo, this. And it's actually the big one too. It's the /1. Okay, let's lock the doors. Looks like we're stopping at Watford Junction. Yes, we are. Very good. And Class 3. Okay, now I know that there's no branding on it. I need to actually get that again. Yeah, no, I took the branding mod off today, folks, on the Class 350 to see if it would work through the mod, but I could clearly see that it's not. So I'm going to be putting that weathered one back in the game. Next time, I won't worry about it now. Oh, I like the snow on the side of the bricks there. That's really nice. Wow, that looks absolutely fantastic with the snow. Let's take a photo of that, actually. I'm going to go into photo mode. What the hell? Did that just take away the damn snow? There we go. That's better. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Oh, now it's not snowing. What the hell? Okay, let me just, yeah, see, look at this. This has caused problems now with the, let me just reset that again, folks, because, yeah, that's caused problems. Oh, okay, I earned a reward from the David Mullane page. It's a Scottish comedy thing. Quite hilarious, actually. My apologies on that. Yeah, as soon as I got out of the Creators Club, I've noticed that it's been doing that for since release of Troops Football 5. It's one of the reasons why I don't like. You usually like to use the photo mode because yeah, it does cause issues like that. If I had the God mode installed, I could have fixed that. But anyway. Pardon me. Wish they added passengers to this damn route. Oh, there's the climate change one over there. Standard free 90, free 90. A couple of free 50s in there. Free 710. 710 there as well. Very good. That's one thing I love about the Huntsman mod. It actually gives the Network Rail logo. Very good.
Smoking is not permitted on any part of the station.
Okay. Yep. Sweet. Couple of ladies there. G'day, how you going? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, going good. Yeah, I'm going good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you like sitting in the snow? It's just standing in the snow with your coffee there. You know, like it'll get real cold. You get just staying here in the snow. Here we go. False start. We would have been at Queen's Park by now too. Yeah, I like the snow, the way it's thrown up on the wall there on the side. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I got to remember it's snowing too, so we need to brake a little bit earlier than other times. So be aware of that. Yeah, I haven't verified my files since the update, so it's something I still need to do. Yeah, I got stuffed up at the doctor's today, so I haven't had time to do too much. And I cooked a nice barbecue this afternoon. And yeah, I got these really nice pork spare ribs. Absolutely beautiful. So I went to the meat market today. And the main reason I went there is because, yeah, bloody Kayla with her cucumbers, her gherkins. Because she's Polish, yeah, the family's Polish and everything. Yeah, she's like, oh, I want these special, you know, cucumbers. You know, they're at the meat market. Can you get them for me? Because she knew I was going. I'm like, I'll get them for you. I'm in her good books today, which is great. Told her straight out. Don't say I don't love you. normally speeding through there when I do that. Just made sure this time. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not live streaming tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. We've got some thunderstorms on the forecast tomorrow afternoon here in Sydney. Actually, I was wondering where you were on Monday night, Chris, because I've seen that there were some thunderstorms that went through just down in the Darling Downs there, like down in the lower section. So I thought you might have had a storm go through and it might have cut your internet or something out, or yeah. And then I seen you weren't on the stream again last night. I streamed for 40 minutes of Choo Choo Tuesdays last night, and I had no comments or anything coming through. I don't know what the hell was going on last night, and I seen the view base was hardly anyone. So I thought, well, I'm not going to waste my time and keep streaming. Yeah, I thought, I'll get off and set up a Call of Duty live stream, and I live streamed Call of Duty for about 2 hours last night. I went 31 rounds on it earlier today though. I tried the final shotgun that's on it, and oh my god, that shotgun, I tell you, not the shotgun, the sniper rifle, my apologies. I tried the final sniper rifle in the sniper rifles that you can get in Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm a zombies player, and oh man, that when that thing's pack-a-punched, my god, that thing guns like a cut snake. It's like a bomb. It just, it just takes out everyone. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, it does great damage on the three-headed ones too. But yeah, I went 31 rounds on it today, and I absolutely blitzed it. Definitely my best game so far, and I actually successfully exfilled at 31 rounds. I didn't want to go anymore because, like everyone's saying, you go higher rounds, you're not getting too much XP. It's just a waste of time. So I also had a special mangler, one of those mangler things that they put in you to become a mangler. So that also helps when you get an exfil, especially at the higher level rounds. Because yeah, one of those three-headed things spawns, and yeah. Anyway, we're gonna save that just in case we have any issues. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using that sniper again. I'll tell you that much. This thing is just an absolute beast. So yeah, your choices out there. If you don't want to get Train Sim World 6 straight away, I'm still very I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I just had an absolute gutful of the lack of time and effort they put in it. That's why I said to you guys, I prefer them to actually announce it maybe say 3 months or 2 months before the release. I think 3 months is probably sufficient enough, and then they could start getting feedback. They announce what's coming in the release of Train Sim World 6 then as well. You know what I mean? I think that they need to start thinking more smarter. And yeah, first preview, second preview is something I'd love to see them start doing. I know we used to get that. Like I explained in the past, Southeastern High Speed, yeah, when that got released February 2021, we had a first preview. The community was outraged and feedback come through like crazy. They gave us a second preview of it, I think 2 weeks later, if I remember rightly, and it was so much better. It was given the ticket approval, everyone loved it. And yeah, big differences. New fences in places, and just look way better, and you know, it was way superior than what they were originally going to do. And yeah, obviously it's had more improvements and stuff along the way, extensions of course. It's one of the great routes of all time. This will eventually, you know, on its standard, eventually get upgraded timetable and all that. It's already in the works, and you know, there's going to be improvements eventually along the way. And like I said, way down in the future, who knows? There could be extension that go down to Rugby or maybe a little bit further. I think Rugby's probably sufficient. There goes a Class 805 there on the side. Personally, myself, I like to see first preview, second previews come back and return, and I just think it makes a lot more sense. And yeah, I don't want to see the next Train Sim World era release until it's good and damn ready. And yeah, I think a month, you know, between releases, between announcements is. Yeah, we've had this for the last few years now, where it's been like a month between announcements and release, and I just think it's like they've said in the past, oh, we're not going to announce it until we're confident enough it's going to be released, no problems and all this stuff. Okay, well, your words are starting to bite your asshole. So, yeah. Think before you talk. Happy Halloween for tomorrow, by the way, folks. You would have thought that we might have done a Halloween special this year, but we normally do have a Halloween cover on the live stream. But yeah, no, this year I just thought we'll just get, you know, for me personally, Halloween's just, it's not really something that I celebrate, because it's, you know, it's Irish and the US thing, and I think it's just too commercialized, in my opinion. And yeah, I didn't see any Creators Club stuff really coming through again. So I decided to go with what we originally had planned last week for this week still, and I thought, okay. Watford Junction is approaching. Doors will be opening on the left side. We're approaching Watford Junction. Eurovision Class 350 there. Damn it. Tickets, please. Well, that's already happened. And so is that. That hasn't, though. That's next year. Hey, my name's Oasis, hey. Oh, I'm such a bad person. Yeah, on Monday night next week, I'm going to be battling the cricket. Actually, the Aussies are playing in the one-dayer against Pakistan. Actually, what's going on? Oh, Aussie, DRA. Oi, I just noticed that the snow's actually going through. It's not dropping like it's supposed to be. Huh. Yeah, so much for that feature. It's supposed to be bloody there still. Live chat is open to subscribers only, folks. Come and say g'day, mate, and let's talk trains. Somebody I haven't heard from for the last few weeks, actually, is the fella from New York. Actually, might be because of the time differences now, but. And g'day to the Transport of Isle of Wight as well. How you going, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. The railway guy, if you're watching, g'day. Hamster Cheeks, if you're watching, g'day. How you going? Hey, railway guy, how you going? Welcome aboard. Omer, if you're watching, g'day. Just giving shouts outs to some people that normally get on the chat, who have been in the chat in the past. Yeah, for me, $58.50 for the DLC for the MBTA, and guess what? The PC Steam might be on pre-order. No discount. No discount. You think after the stuff up of the Train Sim World 5 launch, you think they would have gave us a bloody discount, eh? And that's not just for the Steam players either. I mean across the whole field. They expect us to pay $58 and then $58 again the following week. For the Just Trains one, yes, wouldn't give a shit. Worth every cent. But the MBTA commuter, in my opinion, is not a big enough route to be $58. Should have came under the Glossop line price. One thing I noticed on this train, actually, they should have the snow on top of the roofing. I've seen that they released a new British pack on Trains Railway Simulator 22. I think it was a class 22 or something. Yeah, you can get this skin through Creators Club, I'm pretty sure, but this is actually part of the West Coast Mainline 2024 modded timetable by FERX, Flex, or Flix. It's part of the enhancement pack, the West Coast Mainline enhancement pack. So this is actually a part of the modded timetable. There's a Class 801 which has been modified into a Class 805. I know there was a comment left about that the other day. I did delete the comment because I wanted to talk about it on the live stream. So that person that did comment about it, it actually is a Class 801, but it's been modified to a Class 805 with the inside the interior has been all modified for West Coast Aventi, and also the paint job outside and everything. Everything's been modified to a Class 805. So it actually is a 801 converted into a 805, but inside interiors and everything have been done. So it actually is an 805. So yeah, you got the 805, Class 350, there's the Eurovision that was at Liverpool back in 2023. So there's that paint job. There's the Class 377/2, and there's the 377/7 in the modded timetable. There's more 8-car variants of the Class 350 in the modded timetable. There's a couple different paint jobs with the 390. So you got the standard /0/1, and then you got the Pride version, and then you got the climate change version, which are Creators Club paint jobs anyway, but have been part of, like, they've been put into the pack. Because yeah, all those modders have been involved in this mod. Like there's a, you know, Jet Wash is the leader. Jet Wash, Speedy Heath, Rob S, Flix, Brendan. There's just was it Brendan? Charlie, sorry. There's a whole heap of them that have just gotten together and just been working on the modded timetable, the enhancement pack. It's all different parts of it. They all got their own areas of expertise, and just an absolute incredible rail fan group that is dedicated to giving the real rail fans and the people that know the West Coast Mainline the real West Coast Mainline experience and the real West Coast Mainline feeling. And for me, it's what it should have been when it was released. There's a lot of traffic on here. The timetable is incredibly mixed up. There's no freight. Yes, you notice that? Well, because that's coming at a later date, and I think that's more so got to do with the cargo line pack 3 coming later on. So that's what I think they're more holding on to. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I can only point it to that. I did say to you guys, I think the cargo line pack 3 will be a December DLC. It makes a lot of sense to release before Christmas. I think that'll be the final pack for the year. We might get the Great Western Railway extended enhancement like update before the end of the year's out. I wouldn't be surprised. That's the only other one I can think of that could release before the end of the year. But that being said, I think cargo line pack is definitely on the cards for December. And that's Skyhook Games, and it's going to be a nice little pack. The differences between those containers to the normal containers that are in it already is that they got the smaller containers. So the one carriage will have two 20-footer containers on it. And there'll be a mixture of standard ones on there too. So I'm not sure there's going to be any other brands added. But hopefully Rob S, that has done the container packs in the past for the PC version, actually comes through and actually gives us a whole bunch of brand new companies like the Maersk Geeks and the Techs and the Sail Marines and Maersk Sealand and P&O and P&O Lloyd, or it is. So just to name a few. Green the green one. So yeah, just to name a few. I'm hoping it's going to be Creators Club compatible though, because I love to see the Aussie. There's Melbourne Dan. He normally does the Aussie stuff with skins and stuff. I would love to see him do the likes of the Lynn Fox and the Alloyed Pigfoods and all the stuff that comes on our rails here in Australia. Oh, but don't get me wrong. Like, we get the Hamburg Suds and all Maersk Geeks and Techs and all that here. You would have seen that in my uploaded videos if you've been watching my shorts of real life trains here on my YouTube channel. We have a dedicated playlist for that on our home screen. Slowing right down this time, folks. So I come in here flying like, was it yesterday, day before? Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. And this will complete our first snow trip on the West Coast Main Line. So, to answer your question straight up, Railway Guy, yes, it is also available in Creators Club. I have seen it there, so... Yeah, when I've seen it, it was actually included in the mod. I thought, oh, okay, they've added a couple of the Creators Club ones, and I've seen the climate change one, and I I already done a showcase on the climate change one here on our channel. I think was it on the live stream, or it might have been an uploaded video. I know I've already done it. So. And then I've seen this version as well, and I thought, yep, okay. I've seen this one in the Creators Club, and I think I did download it. I just didn't get the chance to actually showcase it before the mod was released. I'd probably say it's probably done not through Creators Club though. I think they might have done it through special tools. I know there was this particular app, this particular program on PC only before Creators Club was such a thing that you could create the paint jobs through the train sim community and you just be able to get them through that way only. And this was before Creators Club. So yeah, I'm talking a fair way back now on that. I remember, don't worry, I am a Train Sim World OG. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're going through to Edinburgh. Oh, whoops. Why do they close both doors? Oh, you can have a look and see the way they're open now. Okay, there we go. Very nicely done. That was awesome. Okay. Well, we've got around 20 minutes to go. So we're going to go and do some more here today on Midweek World of Trains. It is episode 195 with 5 episodes to go to the big one, 200. Hey, 200th episode is coming. So yeah, in December, we'll... or it might be before that, actually. It'll be towards the end of November, most likely. So yeah. It actually, yeah, it might be at the start of December, late November. Let me just have a look at my calendar, actually. So 196, 97, 98, 99. If we do episode like, because obviously we're in storm season now, so any of our live streams is subject to change. So if we do have a clear run and we do every Wednesday from here on in until December 4, that'll be December 4 will be our 200th episode of Midweek World of Trains. So that's if all goes to plan. So yeah, it will be in December, our 200th edition of Midweek World of Trains, a live streaming show that started at the release of Train Sim World 2. All right. Do a quick run. It could take us anywhere. It could take us anywhere, anyhow, anywhere, anyhow. Birmingham Cross City. Let's do 323 action. Reminds me, actually, did they take away the other one? No, they didn't. Here we go. Right. I'm going to shove that bloody bike up his ass, I swear. Might hear the fan in the background, folks. It is that time of the year. It's stinking hot. 36 Celsius on Sunday. Thunderstorms tomorrow, and it's going to be hot again tomorrow. It's been about 32 degrees today. It's been stinking hot today. But it's 36 on Sunday. It's going to be damn hot. Right, here we go. Birmingham Cross City for the first time in Train Sim World 5 era, so there might be more freezing than normal. We've got to wait. I wish they would add the Class 390 on here too, to be brutally honest. This is part of the West Coast Main Line. And obviously up further, as you know, up through here is the HS2 over on the side there. We all know that. I haven't got the enhancements and all that razzle-dazzle that we used to have that showed the construction building more for the HS2. The Canyon Street station. Okay. Green light. This is an out of service trip all the way to Lynchford Trent Valley, so it's non-stop. It's a pole there, Aussie. This is the Centro design. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what happened with the other pack that this particular mob was supposed to be doing. Remember they were supposed to be doing a Peak Forest pack? And that didn't end up happening, did it? I think that particular company or that particular third party has actually terminated their contract with Dovetail. Or something going on. I'm not sure what's happening there. Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening with the Peak Forest pack that was supposed to be happening. That was that was something I was really looking forward to actually, but all of a sudden that's disappeared off the roadmap too. I totally forgot about that until now, eh? I was like, holy crap, I forgot about the Peak Forest pack that's supposed to be coming from the same mod that did this paint job. There's a HS2 project on the side here. Not on the Birmingham Cross City, no. But HSTs used to run down through, obviously, you know, it was part of West Coast Main Line. That's the West Coast, just over there. That's the, just over there. My apologies, folks. I bumped the damn screen again, just like I did on Monday night. Oh, I'm doing that though. What am I doing this week, Aussie? It's been one of those weeks. It's just my focus is not on the rails at all. It actually was earlier today though. When I was in the van earlier today, actually, I went over a bridge and went over the railway line, and I seen an A-set was going into the station, and then another A-set went flying past me. So I was on the bridge, even though it was all fenced up, like all fenced and stuff, obviously because of going over the bridge. Yeah, I still managed to capture it, so I'll post that on the channel tomorrow morning, along with some more trucks. Captured some beautiful trucks today. If you haven't seen my shorts that I posted up earlier today, folks, highly recommend to check out those truck shorts. They're absolutely fantastic. I've seen some beauties today. I've seen a T908 today, a Cabworth T908. Yeah, absolute nice in real life. When you see it, like, wow. And then when I was heading back from the doctors, we've got the Pence Transport that does the fuel tankers, not far from where I'm based here in Sydney. They're based in Girraween, here in the western suburbs of Sydney. And yeah, one of their B-doubles come up on the side of me on the Cumberland Highway. And yeah, absolute beauty. Down at Wentworthville it was. And yeah, come up on the side of me. I think it was a T610 SAR. But yeah, a company I've done a skin for in the past on my American Truck Simulator content. The HS2 is the high-speed project that's going to be in between the West Coast and East Coast main line, so it's basically the middle route. The intentions are to go further than Birmingham, but yeah, they want to take it to Manchester, Leeds and all that eventually, and further and whatnot. But at the moment, the project is pinpoint for between London, and there's going to be a new massive hub in London. And then it's going to run right next to the Great Western Railway, Elizabeth Line, all around that. It's I actually subscribe to their YouTube channel. Highly recommend it to do if you're interested in progression on the project. They do shorts, uploaded videos, regular updates. It's really, really cool. Been following it for quite a while now, and yeah, it's definitely one of the great projects going on around the world. And it's not the only big rail project going on. You've got the California High Speed project, you've got Stuttgart 21. You know, you got the Stuttgart 21 is actually part of a big plan to do a big, massive train, European train network. So yeah, Stuttgart 21 is only just a snippet of it, but that's a great video that you must watch, the Stuttgart 21. Yeah, look that up on YouTube. Yeah, Chris, I highly recommend you to check that out. There's been a lot of controversy on HS2, and obviously Stuttgart 21. There's been, you know, protest, and you know, it's a project that was I think it was in the pipelines it's been in the pipelines for quite a long time. And it's been delayed to 2026. Was originally supposed to open, I think, this year or 2025, and then yeah, it's been delayed to 2026. Obviously, there's been reasons behind that, and they're basically flipping the route around. Like at the moment, it's sort of like that, but they're actually flipping it to that way, and it's going to be underground. And that's why I was saying on Monday night to my viewers that I actually would love to see Dovetail release a route to Stuttgart, and I would love to see them do the new Stuttgart station, part of the Stuttgart 21 project. But if they did go to Stuttgart and it was in its format it is now, it actually would be nice as well, because it would actually, you know, give a little bit of history still to the people that of Germany, especially fans of the Deutschebahn, that you know, that little piece of history could still live in a simulator. You know what I mean? So for me, I probably would prefer to see it in its current format, not its future format in Stuttgart 21. So, yeah. But a long route from Stuttgart would be nice. HS2, buddy. Just look it up. Just type it up. HS2. That's what the project's name is. That's the route's name. HS2. It might get a nickname. Who knows? To be honest, in my opinion, I would call it the rip-off route. 20 minutes saving. That's all. 20 minutes saving. Well, why don't you upgrade the West Coast Main Line? You know? The only reason it's 20 minutes quicker is because it's it's going to be the fastest route in UK rail history. We'll see how long that lasts. Might be a safety thing that'll come in and it might change it. Because remember, the East Coast a section of the East Coast Main Line was trialled for a little bit to go to 140 miles per hour, and it wasn't a success, so they dropped it back to the 125. And that's the maximum speed limit, 125 miles per hour for high-speed trains in the UK. Well, there's a station that sometimes we pull in on. Yeah, I've subscribed to it, Chris, so I haven't got the notification bell on because I don't need to, because I always watch it all the time. When I get the chances, you know, I'll check updates, whatnot. California high-speed project, though, I haven't checked up on for a couple of months now, so something I really need to do. But I can tell you that the Peninsula Corridor section that's part of the high-speed project, California, is completely different in reality now than what it is in Train Sim World. So now it's got overhead wiring just like this. It's got another route, another section on the side, which is going to be part of the high-speed section. It goes down now to the Bay Area, so there's 5 extra miles added to it to where its original base is in Train Sim World. There's a lot of the crossings that have been taken out. All the stations have been upgraded. And there's now the first electric Carl train in reality. So that's a route I also like to see upgraded in Train Sim World and bring it to a modern format. Obviously, yeah, keep the standard one, but obviously rebuild the route to its current format would be nice. But it depends on how the Carl train license is for Dovetail, obviously. But yeah, it's something that I would like to see them revisit and bring it to its current format. I'm not a cat fan, folks, but my daughter loves cats, so I have to say that I don't hate cats. I just had bad experiences with cats where as a kid, you know, I had 2 cats, they both got hit by a car. So, yeah, bad experience. Lots of fun though. They're, you know, when you grab a big cotton ball of wool and you pull it out, then you start letting them chase around for it. But yeah, I don't like being bitten by a cat. Yes, they got teeth. They might have claws, but they got teeth. I tell you right now, AJ lads, he's got a puppy, and yeah, his puppy's got some teeth on it. I tell you right now, it's right in the middle finger. cut me right underneath my nail. He's got some teeth. She's got some teeth, I should say. I thought my red-nosed pit bull had teeth. Damn, this puppy, very sharp. Cute though, very cute. The dog's just playing though, so I don't take any offense of it, you know. Puppy's a puppy. Very playful. That's all you want him to be. We're going all the way to Lynchford Trent Valley, actually, which is the West Coast Main Line's under it. Yeah, so there's rail projects going on here in Australia as well. There's rail projects in Brisbane. There's rail projects in Melbourne. There's rail projects here in Sydney. All metro though, you know. I've seen that. I was watching the one for Brisbane the other day, actually, the one that's going underneath the river and all that, and. Yeah, I've seen at the moment that all rails are going over this one lane each way bridge, which is absolutely terrible, especially for a city that's going to host the Olympics in 2032. So yeah, definitely for me. Yeah, Carl Train's a passenger train. Yep. Yeah, for me personally, yeah, it's definitely going to be a project that I don't know if it's going to change it or not. But yeah, it's looking very impressive. The one in Brisbane. And yeah, I was quite surprised on the one I was watching today in Melbourne that their metro trains are actually not driverless. You know, I was thinking, they're way behind their technology. You know, we've got driverless trains here in Sydney with our metro. But yeah, some people might think it's more safer with drivers. I probably, you know, agree on that, yeah. But I think, you know, I've never really had any problems of it being driverless. because when I've been on the metro, because obviously, you know, if there wasn't any train drivers, I'd be like, oh, I do simulation. Just give me to drive it. It's an EMU, like, should be easy enough. Okay, we're in 20 at the moment. We're going through Lynchford City. Lynchfield City. Birthplace of Samuel Johnson. They do freight as well, Chris. So yeah, not just you got a 15 DC switcher that they have. But yeah, mainly specialise on passenger trains. Midweek World of Trains will be on again next Wednesday, folks, and we will return to our standard free live streams next Wednesday. Midweek World of Trains, Choo Choo Tuesdays on Tuesday, and All Aboard Live episode 110 on next Monday. That'll be our next free Train Sim World live streams. We will be doing more American Truck Simulator uploaded videos, folks. I know it's been lacking this week. I've been very busy with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and some other stuff as well. And yesterday wasn't a really good day. But I will be posting videos for our Friday and Saturday weekend wave action. And don't forget, we will be live streaming next on Sunday with Sunday night lighting the highways with American Truck Simulator. I was going to do a Halloween truck and trailer. I'll probably see if I can get that out for tomorrow night, the premiere, but I'll probably got to skip it, to be honest, this year. I've just ran out of time. Like today, just like with the doctor's delay and everything, it stuffed my whole day up. So these things happen. Got a nice Phantom paint job I've done on the truck and trailer on the W900 and the Freighter T-Liner though. Very nice. The Phantom, the Cardi and the Phantom. Done a really nice paint job. All right, there we go. Well, we end in the trees. Very good. All right. Oh. I need to go and crash out. Well, we ended up on level 964 tonight. Yeah, it's been an absolute honor bringing you today's midweek World of Trains. Thank you very much for everybody that came along and enjoyed our over 2 hours of entertainment fun. It's been an honour. And there'll be a full replay provided. And on the full replay, when I get the chance, I will fix up the ad breaks and make them less so often. And I will leave links for the 3 previous episodes of Midweek World of Trains, which will be episodes 194, 193, and 192. And one of those episodes is our West Coast Mainline Enhancement Pack special, which was last week. If you didn't watch that, it was actually one of our most viewed live streams for the year for Train Simworld. So it was definitely well received, and it's a great logo. Sorry, not logo DLC. It's a great modded DLC. Just before we go, though, I wanted to show you guys that modded timetable again on the West Coast Mainline. So it comes with the Class 350 Eurovision, Class 805, 1972 tube stock, Class 377/7 and /2, the HST Network Rail version, and the Class 710 in the /3 and the standard, the West Coast Mainline 390 Progress Pride version, and the Opportunity version, which is the climate change version, and the standard 0 and 0 390/1. So those are the options for you guys with that modded timetable and only PC. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an honor and privilege bringing you episode 195 of Midweek World of Trains. We'll be back with episode 196 next week. Don't forget, episode 197 is now on our YouTube channel. Set the reminder for our MBTA commuter special, which will be on in 2 weeks' time. Do note, in 2 weeks' time, we'll be starting 1 hour earlier than normal. So we will be on 1 hour before, which will be 7 p.m. Sydney, Australia time, and 6 p.m. Queensland time in 2 weeks from now for the MBTA commuter special. Do note, subject to change in case there is another delay, but at the moment, looking all good because pre-order has started. That is all from me, the Aussie Don, the Godfather. Say hello to your mum for me. We'll see you on the rails next week. Have a great day.